ever tried cornmeal pancakes before? Now, if you love cornbread, chances are really good that you're also going to love these cornmeal pancakes. They are light, they're fluffy, and they have that really great texture and flavor that cornmeal brings. Now, I am Amy from A Red Spatula, and even if you have never made pancakes before, I'm going to walk you through this process step by step and show you just how simple it can be. Now, whether you're using these for a weekday breakfast or even a slow Saturday or Sunday morning, these are perfect for any occasion. Now, as always, don't forget to subscribe. You don't want to miss any of the new videos that are coming out. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first we're going to mix together our dry ingredients. This is flour, the cornmeal. Make sure that you use fine cornmeal. That coarse cornmeal will really result in a really crumbly texture. Mix these together, and then we're going to set this aside, and then we'll mix together our dry ingredients. All this is a very basic pancake recipe if you've ever made it before. Now, one recommendation is when you add your eggs in, I like to whisk them first before I add everything else in. That way it ensures that the eggs are mixed in really, really well. Now, I used regular milk in this recipe, but you can use plant-based milk if you prefer. I also like to add just a tiny bit of vanilla if you saw that going in. I think it really enhances the flavors. So once this is all mixed together, and take your time and make sure it's mixed really well, you're going to add your dry ingredients to it. Now, probably the biggest recommendation that I have when it comes to making pancakes is do not overmix them. This will give you those really tough pancakes that nobody really likes. You want to just mix them enough that the flour gets incorporated and stop. If there's tiny lumps in there, don't freak out. You can see this batter. There's still little chunks in there. That's exactly what it should be. So go ahead and leave that. As soon as it's mixed together, we're ready to start making these. Heat up your griddle, butter your griddle, and then we're going to start putting the pancakes on it. Now you're going to know that they're ready because you'll start to see little bubbles around the edges. And once you see those little bubbles, we're going to go ahead and flip it over. They should be kind of a beautiful golden brown color. Cook them on the other side, and then after that, they are ready to serve. There's a ton of different ways to serve these, and I'm going to list some of these in the description, but my favorite is plenty of butter and pure maple syrup. Now, if you don't eat all of these right away, don't worry. You can also freeze these. What you're going to do is you'll line them out in a single layer on a parchment-lined baking sheet, let them freeze, and then you can store them in a freezer-safe Ziploc bag or airtight container.